Hello my creative critters and welcome to Sketching with Sarah. I'm Sarah and this week's video is part 2 of my sketchbook tour for 2021. I mean, I guess I started the sketchbook in 2020, but I'm finishing it in 2021, so that's what counts, I guess. If you haven't seen part 1, definitely check that out. I'll have the link in the description and a little side card here. It doesn't really matter which one you start with, honestly. I drew a bunch of animals I didn't know existed in both of them, so that continues right now. More Inktober. This one is a literal hare, a little bunny hare rabbit guy, because I saw an image on, I think, Pinterest, and it like had the light, like sunlight shining through the ears, and you could really see like the veins and stuff. I didn't draw the veins, but I just also really liked how giant the ears are, because I mean they're not wow, Sarah, this is not a monkey. I almost said because they're a monkey. Okay, so this is a hare, rabbit, and I just really like how giant their ears are compared to the little face. So I drew him. Pretty simple, but you know, it does the trick. I also liked how I broke up some of the whiskers a little bit here and there, so I didn't have to draw every single one, because this pen in particular, you couldn't really get it super fine. Like you can get it, you know, probably like that, but you can't really keep it very consistent with the same like whoosh, you know? So I kind of enjoyed how I broke it up a little bit. So you get like there's more texture going on, but you don't have to see it to necessarily know what's going on. So yeah, next page. Alright, so there's another Disney humans as animals thing. This guy makes me so happy. Look at him. Look at his, I love him. He's an aardvark, and he's cute. I like him. He's like a rabbit, pig, cow. I don't know what these remind me of. I guess badger? I don't know. Whatever. He's cute. I like him, and I saw this image on Pinterest, and he had just the cutest nose with like his curly tongue, and I die for him, okay? I'm not trying to be dramatic, but yes. So he's cute, I love him, and moving on, yeah. More Disney humans as animals, more Inktober, manatee drawing for that manatee video, Inktober. Okay, here's another one. I drew the paws way too small, but at the same time, I think that just adds to like how stupid, silly cute he is. Like, oh my gosh, this is a ferret, obviously, and I love him. He's little toe beans. Again, like the proportions are way off, but I kind of enjoy it anyway. He's cute. And I think this was in Colorized pencil again. I think all of the drawings that you see like that are in a color but still look like pencil, those are definitely all Colorized pencils from Prismacolor. And if you see any supplies that you want to try out that you see me use in any of these drawings, definitely check out the link in my description, because I always have affiliate links down there for you guys to check out what I'm using and possibly support my channel. So there you go. This okay, so this is around the Inktober time, right? And my friend from college in my illustration classes, she came up with her own Arttober, where she came up with a prompt, I think for every week or every 5 days or something. I don't really remember. But one of the prompts was 10 drill. So I drew 10 drills, and I'm pretty sure, I think mandrills and drills are 2 different things, but either way, I drew 10 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I think they're just so, I think I found reference photos of like them in bunches. So I think maybe like this was a photo, this was like a random photo, random, you know, and I kind of just pieced them all together to make this tendril photo. And I think I used watercolor pencil for this one as well, and kind of blended out and then went back over it with the colored pencil to make this effect. So yeah, we got a tendril drawing here. Okay, next page, more Inktober, and this guy, we got a platypus. I hope you can tell how happy I get when I see freaking cute animals. I don't know, whenever I see an animal in like a photo or something on Pinterest, that just like makes me so happy. Like, I have to draw him. Like, come on. I just love platypi, I should say. I love them so much. I think they're so unique. Like, this in general, like, I mean, this specifically is just so unique how it has like a section of armor here, but then like the beak and then an underplating here. I just think it's so fascinating. And their claws too, like it's webbed obviously, but like the nail is like on top of it too, and it's kind of like their fingers are submerged in the webbing. I don't know how to explain it, but from this reference photo I was really interested with that, so I remember that specifically. But yeah, we got a cute little platypus just looking up at you, being cute. Anyway, Anyway, moving on. And with Inktober too, I ended up using like one page for Inktober and then skipping, like, I'll show you. I guess I'll just show you because it's probably easier than trying to explain. But like, this was one of my Inktobers. I drew it on one page and then I did the next Inktober on the next fresh page, just so that I didn't get any ink bleeding on any other ink drawing for Inktober that I did, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't want any ink bleeding on another Inktober before I like took a reference, or not a reference photo, a photo to post on Instagram and stuff. So I was kind of skipping pages, so that's why I drew just a regular sketch on the other ones. Did you need that explanation? Probably not, but I felt like talking about it, so there you go. Here's a little, not a little, I should say. This is a grizzly bear or a brown bear or something that I found a photo of, just wading in the water, living his best life. I just love love their little feet. Like, they're just, I don't know, I love them. Like, the bottoms of their feet are just so, they're like wrinkly, but they're also, I don't know how to explain it. They're just real cute. I love bears. I love how they have like those, like neck wrinkles, and I love them. They're so cute. And this guy is just, he's just living his best life. So as Inktober went along, I started using like half sheets just because I didn't want to spend, I think this was like the last day of Inktober, but anyway. So I ended up having like this and then more space here, and I like to spend as much time or as much space of my sketchbook that I can. So I think that was on like a football day or something, and I explained this in my Fruital video that these two, well actually this guy, is what inspired that whole series. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you should definitely check out my Fruital series where I turned different fruits and berries into turtles. So you should definitely check that out if you haven't already. I really enjoyed that series. It made me really happy, and this is the little guy that started it all. And I remember it was a football Sunday, and like I said, I explained this already in that video, but it was a football Sunday and I didn't know what to draw, but I knew I wanted to draw something, and my brother was there. He was drawing as well. He likes to draw in his sketchbook and stuff. And without even thinking, I was like, Adam, I need you to give me a color and an animal. Go. And he's like, blue turtle. And I was like, oh my gosh, a blueberry turtle. That's the cutest thing I've ever thought about in my life. So I drew one. He's a blueberry turtle. And then after that, I was inspired to draw a raspberry turtle. A raspberry fruital, I should say. I keep forgetting. And then on that day too, I have this sheet here that we tried like a challenge kind of thing that I saw. I don't know if it was on TikTok or what, but where like you draw like the top half of something on a folded piece of paper, and then you give it to someone else and they draw the bottom half, but you have like little connecting points so they know where to start off from. And so my brother drew this one. It was a really like not even 2-minute sketch that he came up with. And then, well, I started with the bottom actually. He wasn't allowed to see the bottom half while he was drawing this. So I gave him the sheet just like this, but it was blank. And I already drew the bottom half on the other side. So he came up with this like genie gorilla guy. He's really into doing figure drawings and stuff like that. So he kind of whipped this up real quick. Little hat there reminds me of from Aladdin, little monkey guy. And yeah, so this was his top half and I gave him the bottom half, and this is what it looked like all together. Like, yeah, let me see if I can zoom out a little. Yep. He's like a octopus genie gorilla guy. I don't know how to explain him, but I thought this was such a fun challenge, or I guess experiment or exercise. I thought it was really fun just to see what we could come up with, and I just love how he ended up doing the crossing hands like a genie, and like I didn't even know what he was gonna do obviously because I drew this first, and we just, I don't know, I'm gonna keep this in my sketchbook because it was a fun memory, and I really like the outcome. So maybe I'll do some more of these in the future, maybe as a collab or something with some other artist or something like that. But yeah, anyway, moving on. So this is another just really quick line work mostly. Oh my gosh, you can't even see that. I did it in like a really light blue, and I tried to use, usually when I'm sketching, I try to use the colorized pencils that I don't use much, like on video. Like I usually use dark brown or like a dark purple or dark green and things like that when I'm filming, just because you can see it a lot easier on camera, point in case. But when I'm trying to sketch like, you know, not on camera, I usually try and use my lighter ones just because so they get some little love too. And I just love the colors that they come in. So this is like this really pretty blue colorized pencil. But yeah, this proves my point. You can't really see it very well on camera. Yeah, this is a shoebill stork. I love them, and I will show you an image of what they look like if you're not aware. But they look like dinosaurs, and I love them. So I drew a quick little doodle of one here, mostly just line art, but yeah. All right, now we get into when I was doing those Among Us, you know, I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, there's a video on my channel of squishing animals into the Among Us suits based on the color of the astronaut suit. But yeah, so that we're getting into that territory now, so you can kind of see the outline of that drawing on this sketch. But anyway, that doesn't matter. Let's look at this weird alien here. This is a Swinhoe's blue pheasant, and it was so striking to me. I saw this on my Pinterest wall thing, you know what I mean. And it was just, it looked like this little bird chicken rooster guy was wearing a straight up like mask. It was so cool, and the mask was also kind of like fuzzy in a way. I didn't really get the texture in this drawing particularly, but I will show you an image of what I'm talking about here. Like, how cool is he? And then this is just another reference image I found of that same Swinhoe's blue pheasant. And this was just another angle of his face, I guess. And it looks like their hair, I mean, I guess feathers, really. They kind of go down like that when they're not poofing them up like that, maybe. I'm not really sure. But they still have that really unique mask look on their face. And then such long necks and everything. So that was just another image I saw of the same type of bird. So that's a really cool pheasant that I found that I didn't know existed, and maybe you didn't either. So this is a bareface curassow? I don't know. I put it down here if you want to look it up for yourself. But I was really drawn to this bird in particular because they had such curly, like, feathers, almost like a crown kind of thing, but like really curly. They had, obviously you can see they have little curls on the ends of all of them, and I just thought it was super unique and just really striking in general. And I believe this bird is black, I think, and I don't remember the coloring exactly, but it was just really interesting because I was really drawn by this part here, so I had to draw it. And I'll pop an image of one of these guys here so you can see what I'm talking about. But it was just such a cool design, I guess, of this bird that I just had to draw him. So next bird I have here, I was really into drawing a lot of birds, I guess, because there's just so many different types and they're all so different from one another. So this was another one that I saw. It's called a blues hunter, I believe. And this one in particular I was really drawn by. I think it was like a purpley color. And I'll pop an image here so you can see what that is. And I really liked how they had like these, I guess, pointed little feathers from their head there. I'm not sure if this is what they do when they're trying to attract mates or anything like that, but I found a couple images of that and I thought it was really interesting. So I had to draw him. Thank you guys so much for watching part 2 of my sketchbook tour of 2021. I really hope you guys enjoyed some of the sketches I drew in this book, in this part of the sketchbook tour. And if you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more art and animal related content. I upload a new video here on my channel every single Friday, and I would love to have you become a little creative critter with me and join our community here on my channel. I really enjoyed chatting with you guys in the comments, so be sure to leave me a comment and let me know which of the sketches in this part was your favorite and why. Because as you know from my last sketchbook tour, if you've seen it, I did leave this customizable cover blank until the very end of my sketchbook tour. And based on the sketches that you guys enjoyed the most from the sketchbook tour, I kind of decided on what to draw based on those comments. So please don't forget to let me know which one of these is your favorite, and I might draw it on the cover of the sketchbook. As always, I have some affiliate links in my description of all the supplies that I used in most of the sketches of this sketchbook tour part. So if you're interested and want to support my channel, definitely check that out. I also have links to all of my social medias in the description, like Instagram and Patreon, where you can get a lot of fun perks. So definitely check those out if you want to support me and maybe get some personalized animal sketches or animal hybrid sketches of your choice every month based on which Patreon tier you choose. I'm really excited to start doing those, so if you're interested, definitely check out those perks in the description box below in my Patreon link. But yeah, my goal for 2021 is to reach 500 subscribers, and I think we just went over 160, and I'm really excited about that. So if you enjoy what I do, if you like animals and you like art, definitely subscribe and just chat with me in the comments. I respond to everything. So thank you guys so much for watching. Stay creative, and I'll see you in next Friday's video. They're nice. I like them. I think I found